I made it home. That happened yesterday, so didn't want to drive down with the broken window and everything, and I would have had to stop anyways. I didn't have a headlight, you know, for nighttime. I stayed the night in Lodi and then left this morning and drove home, so now I'm home. Broke the window, tore the side mirror off, tore the running board off, hooked the front of the truck right here, pulled it through the parking lot about 5 feet, glass inside the truck and everything. So yep, that's my life right now. Had just picked up at the Army Depot in Tracy. I had 3, I can't remember if it was F-22 or F-35 cockpit cover assemblies that were at the Army Depot in Tracy that were going to Hill Air Force Base in Ogden. So I had some pretty spendy stuff on my trailer. Luckily, nothing happened to that. I drove 15 whatever miles up the I-5 to the pilot in Lathrop, got diesel. This guy pulled through the fuel island next to me on the left and just drove through, and he was in quite a hurry. He drove through pretty quick, which weirdly enough, I noticed that before any of this happened, but you know, he pulled up to stop ahead of the fuel islands to run into the store, I guess. But I never saw him get out. You know, I guess he just was using it as a place to take a break like some people do for some reason. So he just sat in his truck. Well, I pulled up after I was done getting diesel, left my truck running, locked it, and grabbed my wallet, ran inside. I got a coffee and, you know, a few things, and it was like 110 degrees outside. It was the hottest day of the year so far. I mean, it was crazy hot. I paid and somebody was like, hey, Blue Sky Transportation, and I'm like, yeah, you know, and the guy's like, somebody just hit your truck outside. And I was like, no way, I thought somebody might be messing with me or something, you know, that like, what, you know, watch the channel or something, who knows, you know, I guess I was hoping for the best. But no, the guy that was sitting there, you know, on my left-hand side that was in a big hurry apparently, or whatever was going on, was in a big hurry leaving, because he, I mean, as you can see on the truck, I mean, he didn't even get close to making the turn, pulling out of there. He had plenty of room. Then to start hitting my truck this far back, to keep hitting it, and then to drag my truck to where the front of the truck was, where, like, that side was over here now. The trailer stayed straight, but the truck was diagonal after he was done with it. And here's the crazy part. I walk out, I'm like, oh, great, you know. He looks at me from inside of his truck and kind of does this, hold on a minute thing. And it's like, okay. He hops out, and this is exactly what he said. He just goes, well, I guess it's my turn today. Really? You guess it's your turn today? Poor you. Not I'm sorry. Nothing. Dude never fucking said he was sorry one time. Just, I guess it's my turn today. Just a company driver. You know, it's not his truck that he was driving at all. It's a pretty big trucking company located down there in the Sacramento, Stockton area. He was pulling a container trailer, and it was empty. It didn't have a container on it. The easiest trailer of all time to tow behind a semi. An empty container trailer. And he still got my truck that bad. So there's someone that shouldn't be driving a semi at all. Accidents happen. Like, don't even get me wrong there. Like, I get it, accidents happen, but that's not an accident. I thought I'd come outside and like I'd have some fender damage or something, and it's like, okay, I'll just swap information, we'll keep going. No, he put me, obviously I'm home, he put me out of commission. No side mirror, no headlight, no driver's side window, 110 degrees. I was dying, man. And then, you know, I called California Highway Patrol, have him come out, we swap everything, and he's immediately asking if he can leave. He's got to get going. And then he does, he just leaves. He drives out of there and he just heads off, and I'm cleaning up glass, picking up all the headlight assemblies and stuff and putting it in the back of my truck and everything. Didn't offer to help, nothing, just took off. It's just unbelievable, dude. Some people are just the worst people you'd ever come across. And they're out there driving amongst us on the freeways, man. Anyway, so first I had to go down to Tracy to the Army Depot, take back those 3 cockpit assemblies so that somebody else could pick them up today. So that was my main focus, was, you know, getting that back down there. Illegally, basically. I wouldn't be able to pass a DOT anything, but got it back there, dropped it off, then went out of service, man. Drove up to Lodi, parked at the Pilot, and made like a makeshift window out of tape so that I could keep the air conditioner inside the truck so I wouldn't basically die, you know. And just kept on picking glass out of my clothes and everything, you know, while I'm taking care of all the insurance stuff and doing all these things so that I could leave at 6 o'clock this morning and drive it home. Now the adjuster is gonna come for their insurance and figure all this stuff out and see what to do. So that cut my trip short. I was taking those cockpit assemblies, like I said, to Ogden, Utah, and then they were gonna deliver this morning. And then I had a load out of Salt Lake, North Salt Lake, going to Olympia, Washington, already booked. We all know there's not a lot of stuff coming out of Salt Lake, you know, and this was paying $1.80 a mile, taking me to Olympia where I can get freight. So it's like, perfect, let's go. Anyways, guys, this is why in all of my videos I always say, you know, be safe out there. You gotta watch out for everybody else too, you know. That's what it is. That's the name of the game. Keep an eye on everyone else, because you never know. I don't know if I'm gonna have any videos coming out after this one for a while. Really don't know what's gonna happen after this, guys. All I can do is say, you know, appreciate you guys watching. All right, guys. Be safe out there.